Alright, so let's talk about Facebook funnels. And a lot of people get this wrong where they send their ad to the wrong kind of page. And again, I guess first and foremost, you want to make sure that wherever you are sending them, you got to make them take an action. Don't just send them to a regular landing page where they can learn more about your company and it's not really clear how to get in touch with you, how to buy your product, how to opt into your email list, how to pick up the phone and call you. You want to make sure that you absolutely scream in action at them and that you give them something to do right away, and just make it really clear. So one of my favorite ways to do it is a fan page squeeze page. If you don't know what a squeeze page is, it's pretty much a page where you give them one action and one action only, and that is to give them your email address in this situation. For my train baseball stuff, I want to get their email. That's how I make most of my money, because I can then build a relationship with them, follow up with them, give them, an instant opportunity to buy something at a big discount right away as soon as they opt into the list. So that works really well for me. What I like is putting that on my fan page, and I do that with FBML tabs. Here, now that FBML is kind of going away, you can, if you have FBML on your page, you can keep it there and always use it and edit it. But if you don't have it now, you're going to have to add an iframe tab. We have other training for that as well. But so anyway, with an iframe or FBML, you can do exactly what I did here. You can have a custom image, you can put an email form in there, you can have a video on the landing page, you can have a reveal tab, which makes them, they have to click like to become a fan, so you can build your fan base and your email list at the same time. That's one of my favorite things to do, and I find it works really well. So this is the fan page squeeze. You get the benefit of keeping them inside Facebook, which is huge for conversion rates, and that's across basically every market. And I've ran that by my Facebook ad rep, and he has verified that most big advertisers are keeping their clients, their prospects, and their traffic inside of Facebook. So I get to put my marketing funnel inside of Facebook, which obviously is trusted. You're staying kind of inside the club that people kind of view Facebook as, and it's just a really good atmosphere to work in. And not to mention, people are on Facebook, they're there for a reason anyway. They want to connect with their friends, they want to relax and kind of take a few hours off or however long they're going to be on there, and really just kind of relax, and you are giving them the opportunity to stay in that atmosphere that they came in the first place. So that is the fan page squeeze. The second one is the free gift page, and this works really well, and I've tested it in a couple different markets. It worked in the baseball market especially. I'm sending them off of Facebook now. This middle page that you're seeing is actually on my website. They hit the page and they get instantly, I deliver on the promise, and that's kind of across the board. You want to make sure that if you're making a promise or making some sort of offer in your ad, then you want to deliver that right away. Don't make them opt in to get whatever you said. Don't make them have to click another button to get what you said they were going to get. Give it to them right away. So if you see in this ad, I said, hey, here are the three, here's the one hitting drill you need to follow, or the three musts that you need to follow if you want to be a good hitter. And as soon as they hit the page, here's step 1, 2, and 3, how to do this drill. Click play to watch the drill, and then I give them, hey, if you want more, keep reading. And that link is where it takes them to my squeeze page, where again, I'm going after getting their email by delivering them even more content. And what I find is by delivering on that promise before they get to the squeeze page, actually increased my opt-in rate on the squeeze page. It took it from like 22% to almost 40%. And that's because you really are getting committed people, because they want to learn more. They trust you now because you gave them some really good content for free, and they're willing to opt into your list. So that's kind of the free gift page. The other thing that this does is Facebook is not really big right now on letting you send traffic to straight squeeze pages that are on your website. So if I tried to skip this middle stage, I'd have a pretty tough time getting that ad approved. You have to make sure you have a contact us and a privacy policy if you're going to send them to the squeeze page, but they're really big on the wording of that landing page. If the wording is not sufficient for them and it doesn't tell the person exactly why they're entering their email in, exactly what you're going to do with that email, if you're going to follow up with them, if you're going to give them more products, whatever, Facebook, they're not a big fan of it right now. And I guess they're kind of piggybacking off Google because Google did the same thing. The nice thing is I've tried to do it a ton of times. I've had over 1,000 ads disapproved, and I haven't had my account banned. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I try to work with them. That's what I try. That's how I end up getting an ad rep. I just pester them so much, ask them so many questions because I wanted them to know I was a legit business. I'm not going anywhere. I'm willing to spend the money here, but you got to help me out. I have to know what I need to do to get this squeeze page working. And even me now, after having an ad rep, I still get stuff disapproved because for whatever reason, because it's being viewed by individuals, if that person's having a bad day or they have a different outlook on what their landing page should be like, they're going to disapprove it. And sometimes you can get lucky and get stuff approved, and then they can come back and disapprove it. So there is no foolproof system here. You can try to send them straight to squeeze pages and you could have a lot of success. I've been kind of half and half, figuring out things along the way. What seems to work a lot better is sending them to the fan page that has a opt-in on it. They like that a lot better for whatever reason. Obviously, you're keeping the traffic within Facebook, so they probably look on that with a little bit more favor. So anyway, if I'm sending them off of my fan page, off of Facebook on my own website, this is one of my best strategies here. I find it works the best, and we'll kind of get into the conversion tracking later, but this converted the best for me too. So we're going on the next one. Next one is just sending them straight to a sales letter. You can do this. Again, your conversion rate's not going to be that high, maybe a couple percent, but again, if you can spend $50 in ads and send 100 people to the to your sales letter and convert 2 to 5 of them, and it's a $47 product or more, you're going to be making money. And that might be the way you want to go. Granted, you don't build a big email list here. It's not super sustainable over time. You're not building a fan page, so there are downsides to this, but it is probably the fastest way to make money. And this is a good thing to do if you're testing out a new product. This is what I like to do with a lot of my friends that are trying to get into this. I will write up a sales letter, send the ads right to the sales letter, and that way we can kind of test the copy and we can see right away if this product will convert, if the keywords we're targeting converts. You kind of just get to see the instant feedback because you can always tweak the other stuff later, but your sales letter or your sales video or your pitch, whatever it's going to be, is really kind of the most important part of the process. So this is kind of the third funnel, and that kind of wraps up the different funnels. I will update this for you guys along the way if I find anything else that works, but these are kind of my 3 favorite. It's what's worked for me over the past it's almost been a year now, and spending over 50,000 in ads. And by the time you watch this video, it'll probably be a lot more than that. But anyway, I just wanted to be kind of upfront with you guys and let you know how I drive traffic through Facebook. So take that with whatever market you're in and try to apply it and make that work. So hope that helped you guys, and go set up your funnels.